Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. This is going to be the Moon's collective reading. This is Moon energy. So it's things that you might feel, things that are unseen. That's what the Moon energy does. We are actually currently in the new Moon energy as well, so you really can't see it. So this one is just going to be like little things I don't typically. Hey Shar, welcome in. I just kind of get a couple little messages for everybody in the collective. Let's see, calling our angels or guides with the highest good with the messages. Ooh, it's a whole lot. Okay, here we go. Being more serious now. Okay, what do you have, please, Spirit? What do we need to know? Hey, Kristen, welcome in. Let's see. What do you have for the first message for the collective? Ooh. The Singer of Chalices. It's nice. Well, that's nice. It is. It's love. With inner transformation and the maiden. Hey, Luminous Starseed, welcome in. There's a new beginning. It feels like you're being granted. What is this? What is this? Remember wearing like some sheer. It is late. Well, where I sit is late. This kind of looks like a robe. In a sense. In your jams. What is this? Okay. You've got the wine with the Milky Way. So something might be transforming and breaking free here. You could be watching or learning over time, something on like the internet, but it's like breaking free of something. Could be doing something. The swans. You're sipping wine? Well, there you go. Right. Yeah, you could be sipping wine and watching the tube, the YouTube. Feeling free. But then you've got the swans here. What's the swans? That's so funny. Give me the. It's the Emperor. What's going on with the Emperor here? They're There's more information that's needed. It's the ship. It's talking about like the end of the season, open-minded. Some could be watching like that series. What is it? Is it The Bachelor? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Something's going on though. But it's like a vehicle. There's movement. There's some movement that's going on here with an emperor. Right. And then you've got the maiden. With the maiden. That's like hopes, wishes, growth. Maybe some growth going on. Ah, the cross. You don't say, huh? Staying grounded. And the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. It cycles. And the Chariot. Again. I don't know why I said again. That's movement, though. So there's definitely some movement. You even have this with the stallion. There's movement. There's a whole lot of movement going on with a swan person of yours, the Emperor. All right, what can you tell me? What can you tell me? And I just seen the Nine of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. What is this? These. Ooh, jeez Louise. Two of Swords, making a decision. Ace of Wands. There is somebody stuck in the indecision in their head about a passionate start, or it's like primal energy. And then you've got the Two of Wands choosing a path to go. So somebody might be somebody's stuck in indecision about this, but there's a spark here. And choosing which path to go is really what's going on here. What's going to happen? Because there is some action, wanting to take action or needing to take action. 2 of Cups. And the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. You've been in this union with this person, whatever the type of union it is, for a long time. If not, it's the 2 of Pentacles, or not 2 Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, which is a union, friendship, compatibility, 10 of Pentacles style. That's like ultimate happiness. That is like, there's value here. Well, obviously, because it's a soulmate connection. But that talks about friendships, and it's an unbreakable bond that you have with somebody. And Five of Pentacles. They're like in isolation, this King of Pentacles. When you're disconnected, right? Yeah, it is. It's really, this is the type of connection. This is the type of soulmate. When you are not around this person and they're not around you, you can feel it. Definitely can feel it. And 9 of Cups, especially if somebody's like sipping. But it's like, I mean, the 9 of Cups, it could be overindulgence, but this is more like celebration, joy, all of that. It's emotional fulfillment. And somebody's feeling that. Justice. Could be a Libra. Page of Cups. So you're going to hear from them. Page of Cups. They're going to send you a little, I heard a notice. They're going to send you a notice. What? Well, and that's literally what this says. A love message. And then you've got the Fool underneath, which is like a fresh start, free will, impulsive. Tell me more. The Eagle and the Star. It's like the opportunity to heal this, or this opportunity for this wish to come in. There's hope. Hope is alive with the white wolf and the, wow. It's a sweet message. It feels like a sweet message with that heart there. And it's like, it's their instinct. It's like they're guided to do this. I was going to say why. Their emotions. But it's like they probably, yeah, unexpected. I mean, look, I'm stuttering. In the Tower. Maybe they weren't expecting to feel this way, but okay, so let's be real though. If somebody is like, having a few, throwing a few back, whatever, they might be all in the warm, fuzzy place. So they create a tower, which the tower is reaching out. Whoa. Just like that. Mind you, that's probably my daughter, most likely. She's the only one who gets me up on the messenger. But that is funny. That was right on point. The Star, yep. Right. Oh, I love how it just goes like that. It's so funny. Okay, so it's like, yes, they wanna start something. They're ready to start this. Stalemate. Probably after a stalemate. Blocking. But this has been established for a while. Third person. You already, if there's a third person around, you already know about it. This isn't somebody that you don't know has a third person around them. You know that they do. The Book. Secret. Trophy. Attached. The Bear. Oh, okay. So you know, but the reason why they're keeping you a secret from whoever this is, and detaching because they're trying to protect, I want to say you, the man. Well, maybe they're trying to protect themselves, their balance. Maybe they're trying to protect themselves. I don't know. The opportunity and the proposal. This feels like a man who doesn't know what he wants. That's why he keeps going back and forth. The light bulb. Wow. Until he has a realization. And then he messages. This person has been like absent-minded for a while. And then when these two cards came out, I didn't even see the one underneath. What I heard was, can I come over? It's like an intent. It's a proposal. Either can I come over, you want to come over? But that's what I heard. Wow. Oh my goodness. And then you get the crow. You know this. Wow. And the clarity. If you've been trying to manifest this, you're going to get what you want. You're definitely going to get what you want in this situation. Well, what happens after that? No, I'm not getting that deck out. What happens after that? Hey, 77 Cruise. It's a tower. I don't think that you were expecting that. Not so soon. Yeah, the tower. And the Four of Wands. It's a tower for them to come over. The union. The Strength. And the Hanged Man. Oh, this might be that moment where you're asked to, I'm hearing, I have to wash my hair. Oh my goodness, I have to wash my hair. Why? I mean, I get it, but it's like to delay it. I mean, I guess if somebody's trying to come over like at like midnight or something, like no, walking away. It's probably because you know that this person just walked away from somebody. Like literally just walked away from somebody. Ace of Cups, but you love them. You would love to work with them. The World. Oh my gosh, you would love to do, you've been waiting forever. That's probably why it would be hard. High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles. You've had so much patience on this situation. So much patience. And plus it's like, I can hear it. Like, but it's my swan. Well, yeah. Yeah. The Magician, and you've been manifesting this person in the house for them to come over. The Ladybug. And now they arrive, but they could like show up and arrive at like midnight. And I don't know. I think you're being guided not to do that. Because, yeah, it might just make you stuck. So some of you might just decline it. Like, no, can you come during like better hours or something like that? The Seven of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Seven of Pentacles. And then some of you might be like, no, you can. Just because you've been waiting for this person for a long time. But it feels like pay attention to that. Pay attention. If somebody is making you wait, like constantly on them, and you know that they're dealing with somebody else, I think that that's what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. Even though you love this person. With that Singer of Chalices there, and me seeing the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, you love this person. So I think that's what makes it so difficult for you. Okay. And that's why it creates a tower, because you were not expecting that. Fun, fun, fun. Okie dokie. Let's see if I can get all the cards together. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to put the fairies away, and we're going to use the other deck and get a couple messages out of that one to see how that's going to go with us. All right. Freedom. Ooh, you might feel really free after doing that too. All right. What is the other messages, please, Spirit? What else is needed to be known, please, for the collective? For the collective, what is needed to be known? Reflection. I'm hearing, take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. It's like I want the world to see something. I can't get the rest of the words. And I know that song. Okay, so there's a reflection. The reflection's being broken. It's being cracked. Then you get the confusion with the illusions. Rose-colored glasses. Transformation. And awakening. And remembering. Okay. So, tell me about the projection, please. It's the reflection. Reflection's broken. Okay. The stars. Wow. The moon. You might have had a moment where it's like guiding you back to who you are. But it's like there is someone around. It's like Pisces energy. This might happen during Pisces season where there's like a reflection and you fall like you. It talks about, okay, so the stars talks about hope, dreams, all of that, miracles, everything. Maybe what it is that what you once were hoping for and wanted, it didn't appear as to what you thought. And it became a detour, and it deterred. Something gets detoured. And it feels like in Pisces. Yes. Probably during the full moon. I do not know what's going on with my talking lately. I'm just saying. It is the snowflake. So it's like, feels like something, it's a pattern, it's fragile, and it needs to be handled carefully. Whatever it is, this fulfillment that you want, it might be that you're going to release something that you thought you once wanted. Third person. Someone else's influence. What's going on here with the confusion and the illusion? Maybe you're finally seeing somebody for who they really are. And that's going to take place then. And this could be anybody. But you might actually be seeing somebody for who they are. What's going on with the confusion? It's a man. They might be stuck. Oh, you might be arguing with someone. You might get into a spat. It feels more or less like a spat with a masculine. And during that time, a secret comes out. And it reveals something about them where you're just like, whoa. You might not have known that about that person. And I think it changes everything. But you're talking with them. Like chitter chatter. Okay, what's going on? What's the transformation? The moon. The geese. Church. And starting something. You might choose to do something else. Like the structure, the principle, it makes you emotional. Whatever this is, it feels like because you've gone through so much growth. You've gone through a lot of growth and you've been making so many decisions that are like stable changes. You're chasing after something, and it's like something for like your stability, and it's like something's coming in. It just feels like all of this right here, it's not going to matter. It feels like you just keep going this way and you keep focusing on what it is that you're trying to have for yourself. It feels like a dream that you're trying to have. You're going after the world. You're going after the world. Yes. And with the Gaia Mother of Earth, this is like you're trying to be very grounded and realizing and understanding that there it's the like inner versus the outer worlds, if that makes sense. It feels like you are start to transform to realize that it's really the inner work. And once you do that inner work inside of yourself, it transforms the outer world around you. And that's, I think, what's going on. And that's what's happening. Okay. And then the awakening feels like it goes hand in hand with that, because that makes sense. You would awaken to a different way of seeing things. The Tower. Fox. Wow. You start to realize and become focused on what it is that you're trying to bring into your world. It's like a tower happens. That's why it's an awakening. You start to realize all the foxes that are in your garden. And it's a tower. And then you start to really focus on what it is that you are doing. And even here, this talks about breaking things down to make something else for yourself. With the archer here, that's staying completely focused and being on target. Hi JH, welcome in. Oh, this isn't the questions part. This is the Moonlight for, it's a whole collective. It's a collective reading. And I just looked up and seen 2222. That might be relevant. This just feels like you're staying super, super focused. And that's amazing. It is really amazing. Because, I mean, really, it's not about a boy. And I say a boy. But you know what I mean. It's not about another person, whether male or female. It's about you. And this feels like you're starting to understand and realize a lot of different things. Like maybe your focus has been off, or this is like huge, huge progress. That's exactly what this is. Big progress. Wow. And it's remembering again, remembering just how special you are. You're realizing and remembering that you are someone who is exceptional, and you're doing a self-discovery. And that's more important than anything else would be. So I think that you're reflecting, and the third person could be somebody outside of who you are. And you're looking at something from, like when you're playing a game, and it's like they have this, it's set up where you can play first person or third person. It's like you're watching yourself. It could very easily be that. And that's what's happening through this whole process right here. All right. Okay, so let's pick these up. I think I've got enough energy left in me for one or two more little spreads for everyone. Ooh, that was faded. That's weird. That card was stuck. Ooh, I picked up a whole lot of them. I guess that was meant to be seen, was a thing that what's going on and that's going to be playing out is faded. But I think a lot of moments are faded. Me personally. Okay. Alrighty. What else do you have? What other messages, Spirit, does the collective need to know at this time? What I'm hearing, and I was meant for you. That's Jewel. what was it? I think that song's Meant for You. I have that tune just in my ear. Okay. A smiley face. Don't leave the towels on the floor anymore. Oh no. Forming strength, a solid foundation. That would be so neat to do. I've actually heard that there is a place where you can do that. Where you can like stack stones up and balance them. That would be amazing to do that. Yeah, it is really pretty. That whole thing that I was Meant for You song. That's pretty song. Okay. Anything else, or is that the only card that we're okay? Okay. Until debt tears us apart. What? Limitations. Wow. Okay, so somebody might be having some fears. This could be solely on work, career, contracts, commitments, all of that. Until debt does us part. Solid foundation in the structure with fears and limitations. What is this? Okay, I'm going to split this in half because I really don't want to hurt my thumb again. That hurts when I do that. It just strains it for a few days. Seeing the Celtic knot in the masculine, but we'll see. Okay, and now I'll give it one good shuffle. What is this? Here, what's the forming? Somebody's trying to have a solid foundation. The Hermit. You're working really hard and trying to be helpful, responsible. Okay, so somebody's trying to be responsible here. Could be a Virgo. And the Magician and the Chariot. They're trying to get something forming or going, something like that, to get something to move forward. So they've been working really hard. Works hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. Empress. Somebody wants to impress maybe, or this is the Empress doing it. But for others of you, there's a Hermit going towards an Empress. And the light bulb. She's so bright. It feels like bright. Okay, tell me about what's going on here. Let's tear us apart. Yes. It's like a masculine taking charge. Success and successful. It feels like if you're dealing with a masculine or there's a masculine energy watching or around, you're going to like surpass what you might be struggling with right now. You're going to take charge, take the lead. Wow, you're going to win. If you were wondering about what's behind that. And wow, lots of abundance. Balance, everything. It's the ladybug with the trophy. You might be someone's, because I keep getting like somebody's I want to say like cheerleader. Like if this is resonating for you to be an Empress here and somebody's coming towards the Empress, it's like you encourage that out of them. They're discovering a breakthrough when they deal with you. And if this is just solely you by yourself, you are like working hard to form things, and you're using your Empress energy to give birth to a brand new idea. You're going to get some clarity on that. It's going to be successful, and it's going to be the ladybug with a trophy. You're going to win and establish something. Wow. And this is talking about career, and that's talking about career. So in your career or whatever it is that you're trying to do, you're going to win. And it feels like winning big, because the ladybug is all about comfort, leisure, abundance, everything. Wow. So what's going on with the fears and the limitations? The fear is what brings you limitations. So don't let fear do that to you, because you're protected. If you let the fears, because if you have strong fears of something not working out for you and all of that, because that's what's sticking out to me is the strong. And then the finances there, worrying about finances and all of that, you might regret it later that you didn't take action on something that you wish you would have. And at the same time, the limitations and fears, they're just burdens. They're really it's just useless baggage and burdens, and they need to be put down. Yeah, my whole point. You need to release them. That literally is saying release, because what you want, you can have. There's enough for everybody. And it feels like releasing that. And the time has come for you to do so now. And the time has come for you to just take action. And it feels like for yourself, going and getting after it and just going through a completion and having abundance. This right here is talking about the abundance. There's enough abundance in the world to go around for everybody, even though there's a limited belief system for people to feel like there's not enough to go around. That's why there's so much going on when it comes to competition. And there's enough. There's enough of everything to go around for every single person. Really? Okay. Jeez, my cards are yelling at me now. What's that? Oh, wow. Whole point right there. Allow and trust in divine timing. Just allow and trust in it. Expect the unexpected. Divination, though. The one, the soulmate, is the swans. There's that too. The fox. Deceit. For once, this feels like this could be because we're talking about fears and limitations, this could be you deceiving yourself, this fox energy. That's just a false belief. Stay focused and remember to stay lifted out of negativity and be light. Be a lightness being. Because if you think about it, think about hummingbirds. They're so tiny. Or even bees. Bees have the smallest little itty bitty little wings, but they can fly everywhere with their big, huge bodies. So it would feel like that would not be a possibility, but it is. And then you have, wow, there's an event. You might have a meeting, maybe a meeting with the minds, but it's the garden, which is like a meeting or an event, a crowd. And you might have to have some confidence there to speak something, but trust your inner knowing, because in divine timing, it's going to be a divine intervention there. Oops. For you. All the cards are falling again. Then you've got the feminine energy. Trust your inner knowing. Stay confident in what it is and speak your truth. And then you've got judgment. It feels like use your judgment and all of that. You can honestly be and do. You can let your real, like who you truly are inside of you shine. Of course, you're going to have people, like anyone will, that are going to be jealous or hating on it, whatever. That's how you know that you're doing something correct, is when that happens. But don't allow that to make you fear or limit you, because you can do so much. Feminine. Yeah, you might. Yeah. Look at that. I split the deck twice. You got a feminine, and then you got the Milky Way, which is like the internet, social media, all of that. It's going to happen. It's going to be a thing. But it just means it's because you're doing the right thing. You're doing you. It feels like once you really dig deep, you end up loving who you are, and you don't really care. I mean, every single person in the world on this planet has an insecurity. Everybody's insecurities can be different, but a lot of them are the same. Nobody's ever going to tell you the whole truth about themselves, ever. So the person who might be doing all of that because, like I said, it does feel like that. You're going to have some energies around that are going to like secretly be your friends, but secretly they're hating. You're going to have that, but it's because you're doing something correct and they're kind of jealous of it. But it's probably most likely because they're insecure because you were able to do it. You stayed and didn't care about it if other people accepted you or not because you accepted you. I think that's the whole point when it comes to spiritual stuff. All right, last one, please, Spirit. What is the last one we have? Anything else? If there's anything else. Higher self activation, deception, temptation. See, there it goes again. And the union, passion. This is we just had this. Somebody's watching you. And then you've got a reunion, a soul tie, and then it's like chemistry and passion and the memories with nostalgia right there. This all goes together. And if there's not an actual person, this is your higher self. And all of this deception or temptation in the world is distracting you from this union, probably with your higher self. Unless it's another person. Okay. Tell me about this. Feels like it goes together, so I'm not going to split it up all the way. Curious. Asking questions. Clever. Okay, there's a new beginning coming. It's coming alive. Making stable changes. This feels like, if you think about it, when it comes to springtime, what happens? Like with me in the spring, I love to open every single window in the house possible because then you can smell that fresh, alive smell. I love that smell. It's the best smell in the world because then it feels like everything's alive again. And it's like, if that's not what it is, for some of you, this is again talking about like career stuff, because it's like your higher self is like guiding you into being like resourceful here, creative, setting goals for yourself so you can take action into growth, expansion, and making stable changes. It feels like that too. This feels like a few different messages, which it would be because it's a whole collective reading and everyone's like at different places and they're doing different things. So just take how it's going to come to you. And then you've got this reunion with the chemistry. Tell me more. Just tell me more about that. This is beautiful. I like that. Trust in divine timing. That's the higher self. Trust in your higher self. It's a soul spark too. It's like allow for good things to come to you. Clock. Okay, I see. I see what this is. Oh, really? Okay. Allowing divine timing. That means letting things go, letting it flow. But because the timing and somebody may not be showing up, they get discouraged because it's like, no, nope, nope, they're detached. Nope, this isn't it. Somebody's too silent. They're going to show up when they're supposed to. And it is difficult, but that's why you're supposed to live your best life and raise that vibration and live it to the fullest for you and not sit around waiting. But there is like memories and nostalgia going on. There is. Tell me more. Some things just need to be cleaned up and purged, but there is going to be some. This was unavoidable. Resilience. It's like some of you, if you've had to split from somebody who you felt a real close tie with, right? You had to split for a while. and go off on your own path so you can become the best version of yourself and they could become the best version of themselves. And then you could come back together if it's meant to be that way. If not, then, then it's not. But at the same time, it's like removing unwanted things, different versions of ourselves, because we want to be the best versions of ourselves for ourselves, not for somebody else, but for ourselves. And it's like there's something going on here with our own confidence, with trusting our own knowing, and us really knowing just how powerful we are and how much that frees us to understanding that. Okay, so then you've got it feels like having just something here. The winning, you win. The church, it's a whole collective. It's a collective consciousness. Your programming, all of that needed to get removed. And the child, this could be things that you learned as a child. This kind of feels deep. Purging and a clean sweep and all of that, because you might have been taught something like through traditions and your own programs and all that. And that had to be removed. You had to purge all of that because you were always having like a gnosis, meaning like an inner knowing that something just wasn't accurate or something. You didn't feel like everybody else. It's because you're not like everybody else. And you have a way for you to recognize who you are. And you win. It feels victorious. Okay. Anything else here? Some of you could be between the ages of 31 and 36. That's sticking out to me. 31, 36. Those numbers. Okay, tell me more. Anything more, or is that it? They're not speaking now. Speak, please. That'd be nice. Ah, seriously? The opportunity. Obstacles are going to be removed. Through this growth and everything that you're doing and you being positive and building strength, you're removing obstacles for yourself. You're very, very, very extremely supported. Very supported. Wow. And then you've got the Milky Way, which is networking, social media, the internet, and the heart. Wow, and the fireworks, passion. There's passion here. You could be a speaker. I don't know why I'm getting like podcast. For some of you, this feels like you want to really do something on social media, the internet, for like, not necessarily fame like that, but you want to do something, you have a passion for it. There's a kindness to you with passion here. So it's not just passion. It's like you could put your whole heart into this. And it feels like it's different, supportive. The bottom of the deck is the dog. There may be some delays, but you've got people around. Wow, with the Fool. It's taken a whole leap of faith, and that's what I mean again. By the bear, that could be the protective, but then it also talks about, the bear talks about a bully. And then you've got the dolphins, but you have people that would surround you and lift that right up off of you easily. So it feels like if you are wanting to do something and expand and you have an idea about doing something, connecting with people and spreading like love and joy and passion and all of that. I'm hearing for some music, all of that, it's you're supported. You have support there to do that. Just jump and do it. Leap of faith. Just do it. Jump all in and do it because you can do it. For some of you, this feels like a oh my God, I just had the word and I lost the name. What are those people called? They oh my gosh, my daughter wanted to do it forever. It's not trendsetter. It's the influencer. That's what it is. Thank you. Wanted to be an influencer. But it feels like whoever I'm speaking to here, they want to do it in a way where it's not just an influencer like that, not about trends, but it's they want to be like be in support. They want to be dependable. They want to do things with their heart and through passion. That's what I'm saying. Like whether this is music, whether this is just influencing people to spread all of that kindness, because the world needs a lot more of that. And then you have like lifting people up. This is effective communication, fun, harmony, all of that. That's what this energy is with the hummingbirds. That's lifting people up out of negativity. It's good. It feels good. This feels like good energy. And you might be a CEO or a boss if that's what the bear is going to be for you. For others of you, it's going to be people that, for some of you, you have a bear in your energy, which the bear could be like a very protective person to where they're not going to, No, I'm not saying that. No. For some reason, I don't know who that is, whose bear that is, or who it is I'm talking to, but you have a bear person in your energy to where it's almost like, no, they would not ever have it. They would not have it. They would protect you because you're so gentle. Not that you're weak. It's not that they think that you're just fragile, gentle. No, it's that you're gentle. You're a gentle being. Your soul's gentle. And they would not have it if somebody were to even say something wrong to you, they would lose it. They would completely lose it. I don't know who that is. I do not know. I don't even know if you know that. You could, but that's the person that's around you completely, especially during this experience here. They would lose it. But for others of you, I mean, you might have that happen where, I mean, everybody has that. I had that. What was that? I think that was a few months ago before I moved. I had that going on. But wow, keep doing what it is. Whatever it is that you want to make and have happen for yourself, you can move forward with it. That is the mortal and pestle with the chariot. Keep moving on whatever dream or whatever it is that you want to do, because you know what? You can have it. Nobody can stop you from making a dream or something that you want to have happen. The only person that can is you. You're the only person that can do that. Nobody else can. Okay? I think that is like the biggest message that Spirit is saying. And they want you, they're trying, like your higher self is trying to give you these downloads and trying to show you that. This feels like a very big message for a few of you that needed to hear that, especially if you're trying to do something that you really have a passion for and you want to put your whole heart into it, no matter what it is. You can expand doing that. Just don't stop yourself no matter what comes. And don't let anything distract you from doing that either, because you have it to be able to do that. And for many of you, that's what you're meant to do. Okay. Okay. That one felt big. So I think that the Hermit and the wow and the rabbits. For some of you, whatever this is, don't tell nobody. You know that one saying where it's kind of like make moves in private and don't even really speak about it. Don't tell anybody your moves. Because for one, you might have people around that want to take those ideas and use them for themselves, or they want to try and have it not happen for you, for some. So just kind of move in silence, because I'm seeing the Hermit, which is kind of keeping your ideas and your progress to yourself here with these new beginnings, your desires, all of that, your increases. Keep some of that to yourself. Okay. But I'm going to wrap this one up and leave it there. Tomorrow for the daily, I am going to come on earlier than normal because I do have plans tomorrow. So I'm thinking roughly around like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So if you like watching the dailies, I will put out a notification, but it'll be like 10:30, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay. I thank you guys all so very much for being here today. Thank you guys. You know what I mean? For coming into the live. I appreciate you guys so much. Um, and for supporting the channel. I have so much gratitude to you guys. And I thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the morning. All right, bye guys. Thanks.